I'm coming in for, I think, check day 4 on these sets. I'm going to get them out of here. The landowner's son has a trap in the creek, and he's going to be trying to keep an eye on the beaver and work on them if any show up in these ponds. But I'm not seeing any fresh signs, so I'm going to go pull the sets and see if we've made any catches today. I'll see you over there. Well, I have nothing in the 3 sets, and no new sign has been visible on any of these 2 ponds since I've been setting. So I'm just gonna pull these sets and go up to the upper pond and get those. Here I am up at the upper ponds, and it would appear that nothing has gone on. Here's my 2 330s set side by side. I'm going to get these pulled and get out of here. See you in a few minutes. Got a friend of mine. He's got a shed where he's been parking his cars, and something's been climbing around in here and getting up in his motor, chewing wires now. It's getting expensive. What do you think?
Yeah.
We're gonna...
Yeah.
He's building fences around to keep anything out that could be, just in case it was his dogs. But don't think so. I'm gonna come over here and set out some traps where he's already got it fenced off to control the dog, make sure it ain't a dog. And got a game camera, traps. I'm gonna bait him up and see. I think maybe wood rats or something like that. Big field rats getting up in your motor. You say you was finding acorn caps?
Yep. All acorn shells, yeah.
Let's see what we can do. I'll get the sets put in and show you how it goes from there. I'm putting peanuts down in the Z-trap, down below the triggers. And it being a push or pull trigger, setting these up in here like this, hopefully whatever's chewing his wires will like peanuts. And being a push pull trigger, going in head first, they're gonna bump them triggers, and it'll be the end of that. There's one trap set there. I'm gonna put this one here and put another 1 or 2 back in the shed. Whether it be in wood rats, chipmunks, squirrels, I got something to fix whatever's doing this. I'll see you in a minute. He's having issues with them. Something's chewing wires out of his car, and don't want to put out poison. He's got dogs, but I'm gonna try this. If they're big old wood rats, I've even got mink boxes I brought with me. But the push pull Z traps baited with peanuts, and the mink boxes, I'm gonna take whole in shell peanuts, throw in there. I'm gonna put the mink boxes up here at the corners on each side of his vehicles. But it's 2 vehicles now they've done the wires on. 3, you have a problem.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can't catch some of them. I'll see you in a minute. That's what rodents can do to the wiring in a vehicle. That is crazy. We're gonna see if we can't catch some of them before they do this again. Well, there's another Z-trap baited with peanuts. And these rats are huge. So these are 4 or 6 inch wide deck boards, and the ones that the dogs are killing are the size of the deck boards. There's 3 of the Z-traps with the push pulls, so if they go in or pull out in a angled tube like that, hopefully they'll hit the trigger wires. And I'm going to set the bank boxes here in just a minute. Here's what I'm doing here in case it's just big old wood rats. I've got a 120 stuck in the mouth of a mink box. You can see the county pans put on it right there. I'm gonna take a handful of peanuts, throw back in the box, and anchor these up back in here on the back side of the car where they could be coming out of the shed. But these county pans on the 120s, they are touchy. The wood rat or big old Norway rat or whatever comes through there, hopefully his 120 will get it. Between it and the Z-traps, something's gonna get. We're either gonna feed it or catch it. One of the two. We'll find out in a minute. Here's my 2 mink boxes we're gonna put in with the county pans on them, and they are touchy on these 120s. And bait them with whole salted in-shell roasted peanuts, whether it's a squirrel, wood rat, anything. These 120s eat. Well, I'll get a video when I get them put in. Right here's the vehicle they've been chewing on, and right there's the 120 mink box baited with whole shell in shell peanuts. I'm gonna set the other one right here. I wouldn't, be careful with that one, James. It's loaded. But we're gonna set it right here. Got mink box number 2 set for rats. Right there, baited with in-shell peanuts. Between that one and the Z-traps in the shed here, hopefully it'll work. I think it will. We'll find out tomorrow. How you can see, hopefully you can hear over the dogs, but you can see all the acorn shells, the acorn caps and shells where the rats and squirrels and everything's been bringing them up into his motor, even stockpiling them in places. When he raised the hood, you could hear it rattling all in the hood too. But this is what he's up against. If this don't work, I just have to go buy a bunch of store-bought rat traps and try it that way. But he's definitely got, I'd say it ain't squirrels, it's either chipmunks or rats. But we'll see what we can't catch, and we'll come check them in the morning. You'll hear them, probably dogs be cutting up. We may catch tonight, but see you later.